Hi everyone. Notice anything different? Okay. So, before we start this actual stream, I just wanted to take a few seconds to address the obvious difference. But yeah, this model was made in like 2023, I think, and I lost motivation in streaming before I could get to use it. But now I'm like, hey, why not bring it back out? Just because I can. And actually use the thing that I paid for, right? Okay. If you want to check out who made it, all the stuff is in the credits. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at I'm so bad at this. I'm still re-easing into streaming. Like, it's been so long and I'm like just not good at talking, but trust, we will get better with time. What else did I want to say? You're a VTuber, you look so handsome, not gonna lie, thank you. Thank you to everyone who helped make this model. They're in the description. My eyes are finicky right now, just because I haven't really gotten the hang of the face tracking yet. Yeah. I'm only gonna be able to use this on like study streams, study buddy streams for now, because my laptop is currently, how many? Like, nearly 10 years at this point. And I'm just like, yeah, it's not gonna be able to handle both VTubing and also gaming at the same time. So, exclusively for my study buddies on Tuesdays. But yeah, let's get into this actual stream. So, what I'm streaming today is the first of a series called Study Buddies. And what is Study Buddies, you might be asking? Oh my gosh, the chat looks really weird. Hold on. I'll fix that for next stream. I'll like add a bunch of new stuff for the next stream. But this is just like a test. So, what is Study Buddies? Well, I think that we all have things that we want to learn in life, right? And for me, it's Japanese. Yeah, I've been saying for a while that I want to learn Japanese, and I started like a few months ago, maybe, and then I got really demotivated and I stopped. And then that helped me come up with this idea, Study Buddies. It's like a Tuesday thing, or like usually on Tuesdays we can like meet and study together and just, I don't know, be accountable, right? Jeez, this is so bad. So, basically every stream with this, yeah, every Study Buddy stream is gonna start with an itinerary. And what the itinerary is just a list of goals and topics that I want to cover for today. You can follow along, learn Japanese with me if you want to, or you could just have this stream in the background as you study something else that you are interested in. This is a really bad explanation. But yeah, today's Study Buddy itinerary, or on today's Study Buddy itinerary, I'm not making this very appealing. Stick with the pitch, okay? It's just, okay. Since this is a study stream, I'm probably not gonna be able to talk as much, but I will still try to talk. Even though it's difficult. Okay. So, explain Study Buddies. Wing it, man. I don't know. And I really did wing it. Not very well. It's okay. Done. Checked off the list. Next. Okay. So, before we get into the objectives of this stream, I should probably explain where I'm at in terms of Japanese. So, I have like very basic knowledge. I've finished learning the hiragana and katakana, and I've started learning a bit of kanji, but I'm still like not fully equipped to dive in to serious things. So the first item on the agenda is katakana practice. And if you don't know what katakana is, it's basically like the alphabet system in Japanese that they use when they are bringing over American or foreign words, or when they want to like make emphasis on something. So in song titles or other emphatic things like movies, I think. Don't quote me on this. They would use katakana, and then hiragana is like the general alphabet, right? For like normal speaking. And kanji is just words. Right, so we have katakana. I've put together a list of resources. We have wa versus ga, and then what wa versus ga is basically like watashi wa and like that kind of stuff. So like, when would you use wa in a sentence as opposed to ga in a sentence? And that's what I want to figure out today. So this might be a difficult stream if you have zero background knowledge on Japanese. I'll try my best to explain it, because explaining it also reinforces the neural pathways in my brain. But it's gonna be difficult because I'm still learning all this stuff myself. And then the final topic, if we can get to it, is the introduction to adjectives. So if you don't know what an adjective is, I'd be concerned for you. But also, an adjective, no, I'll just explain it, because maybe there's a 5-year-old here. An adjective is something that modifies a noun. So if a noun is let's see, if a noun is water bottle, an adjective would be big water bottle. No, the adjective would be big, and then the noun it modifies would be water bottle. So big water bottle, right? Okay. Let's get into it. So again, laid back stream. I don't think I'm gonna be able to entertain very much, so maybe have this on in the background. Maybe study along, I don't know. All right. Kana practice game. Down this online. Have to figure out how to use it. Right, okay. I've never done this, by the way. I've never done this before. This is my first time. How do I... Okay, so this is hiragana. Yes, because this is hi, and then this is ka. So katakana. Katakana, sorry. Oops. So we only want to study katakana. And then I think this is for whether or not you want to do the romanized to kana. The what is this? The kana to... Wait, no, I got it mixed up. Okay, no. This is the romanized to kana. This is the kana to romanized. And then this is either one. And I think I'm just gonna do either one, because I feel solid. I feel confident enough to do that. We'll figure out whether or not I have misplaced confidence or if it's good. What does a 10 yo mean? What is this? I don't get it. What is this? Oh, this is like the addition of these what is it? Kana modifier, I think? Yeah. So this is like maybe. I'm not gonna touch that for now. What is yo? Oh, and then this is like when there's a small kana and it modifies the entire phrase. So like, okay, I'm not gonna get into that. I can't explain it. Okay, we're gonna get started. What is this? Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, is this one. Ni is this one. Ta is what is this? Who? No, I don't know, dude. Guys, someone help! I don't know this one. Ma, who, de, ni, okay, me, this one, nu, ki, mo, which one is mo? I don't know. This one, ko, this one, sa, this one, ya, is this one, Thank you, Jets. Chatelet. Yeah, also, I can't... Oh, okay. What is this? Kuto. We're gonna take a wild gander. Nope, that was wrong. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Se is this one. he is this one. She is this one. This one is this one is very entertaining stream. I hope you guys are entertained. What is this? No. Ni. Shi is this one. Ro is this one? No. Okay, pal. Okay. Dude, I'm on my last heart. It's over, guys. Certified over. I don't know. Oh, hey, I got it. Look at that. Ne is this one? Yeah, okay. Tsu is, oh my gosh, no! There are like some kana that look like super similar. There's like one tiny difference you can see, like the smiley face to the right or the smiley face to the left. I don't know which one it is. I'm gonna say this one. Okay, I lost. Should I try to get through all of it? I don't know. Sure, one more time and then we'll move on to the next one or the next activity on the itinerary. Okay. Whew. Get ready, guys. We're gonna speed run this time. Okay. Number one, se, this one. E is this one. Ma is this one. Si, wait, this one is ne. Yeah, okay. Ra, ho. Which one is mo? Mo. Du is du. De is this one. Na is this one? Okay, got it. This one's mu. Ro is no. This one? Okay. Ki, this one. E is this one. Bruh, this is not a speed run. This is like over a minute. I'm so liar. What the heck? Which one is this? Ta? Okay. Wa is this one? Okay. Chi. You. To. Which one's to? This one's so. This one is this one is ya. This one's this one's ka. He. He. Sa. Yeah. Oh. This one is ke. Ko. I don't know. Yes, I do. Okay, I got this. Right? Okay, see. This one was wool, right? No, this one was not wool. This one was, no, it was wool. Okay, I was right. Gotta have some faith. Gotta have some confidence. No, I know that when I said it out loud, y'all. I said it out loud. Okay. Ku is, I don't know. Is it this one? Okay. Ne. Te. Ni. No. Yo. Who is this one? Okay. This one is no. Almost there. Trust. Ni. This one. Okay, I did it, y'all. I did it. I survived. 45 out of, no, that's not right, because I got all of them. I said that one that I got wrong out loud, so that means I still got it. Okay, 46 out of 46. Win. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's go. We did that. We just did that. You're so smart. Thank you. Super smart. Okay, we can cross this off. How do I do that? How should I cross it off? Oh, I know. Okay. Check mark. Yeah, look at that, guys. Okay. Next, what we're gonna do is katakana reading practice. And what katakana... Okay, I already explained this. Whatever. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to read these out loud. And hopefully I get them right. So I'll read this out loud, and then I'm gonna click show 𝗬𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗍, and then we're gonna look at the translation to see what I said after. Okay, so this is 𝗬𝗏𝗧𝗏𝗶𝗀𝗏𝗍. I don't know what this is. Well, what is this? God, this is a little hard. Yeah, I think this is a little too hard. Maybe we gotta save this for next time. I know that there's another hiragana one on this one. Maybe we should do that instead. Hold on. How do I find that? Okay. Hiragana story. Okay. Take your pick, guys. Do you want the turtle one or the crab one? Or the pelican one? Is that a pelican? No, that's a crane. Okay, I know my animals. I know my animals. Okay, 1, 2, 3, guys. Go. Oh my gosh, my eyes are always closed on the stream. Hold on, I gotta see this. Stop! Wait, if I do like... Anyways, crab? Okay, we'll do the crab. One happy crab. Hi, Gotcha Unicorn. So glad you can make it to the stream. We're study buddying. I'm learning Japanese right now. And we're about to read this hiragana sentence. I have no idea what it could say, but at least I can phonetically sound it out. Okay. So this is mukashi aru mukashi aru yama no fumoto ni. Is that right? Fumoto ni itsu isubiki. Yeah! We're doing so well. Isubiki no kani kanigai mashita. Okay. We're gonna try that again. I think I could do better. I told you I'd be here, and I am almost 20 minutes late, but you're still here. It's been 20 minutes. Oh my gosh. 20 minutes of practicing kana. Okay. Look at that. What studying does to you. Okay. Mukashi aru yama no fumoto ni. I'm probably saying something wrong. Itsubiki no kanigai mashita. Okay, mukashi aru yama no fumoto ni ipiki. Oh, this is not itsu because this extends the vowel. So it's ipiki no, and this is not B, it's P. Ipiki no kani ga imashita. Okay. I think we did okay. Not too bad. Okay. Translation. Long ago, at the foot of some mountain, there was one crab. Okay. Let's find out what happened to the crab. I guess this will be the last kana practice before we actually get into grammar and other stuff. Okay. This is a ho, so it would be po, poka po. Is that right? Can someone verify? Okay, we'll wing it. Poka poka to atatakai keru no haru haru no hi no koto desu. Okay. No idea if that's right because I have no Japanese knowledge. So, 𝗬𝗿𝗄𝗃ポカポカと暖かい春の日のことです. Okay, did I get that? I don't know if I got that. Next time I'll have playback. I'll have playback on the chat with like Adobe Audition or what is it? What is the other thing called? The other like DAW. Audacity, yeah. Audacity, so I can hear if I like got it right. Says the person who got 45 out of 46 questions right. 46 out of 45 questions actually. Like I said, I got that one right verbally, so it counts still. It counts. Oh my gosh, see Synergy, hello! He's real, yeah, he's real. He's real, I'm real. After like 2 years. Hey! You wanna know what this means? Poka poka to atatakai haru no hi no koto desu. You wanna know what that means? I'm about to reveal it right now, you came at the right time. It happened on a comfortably warm spring day. Okay, so here's what we have of the story so far. Long ago, at the foot of some mountain, there was one crab. It happened on a comfortably warm spring day. Okay, and that's all. If you want to figure out what the rest of the story says, you're gonna have to wait until next week when we continue. Okay, we're gonna save this page and we will add another one. Hiragana. Oh, Hiragana story practice. I'm so great at typing. No, I swear I'm better at typing than this. It's just that, like, dude, my microphone is in the way of my keyboard, so my hand's at a very uncomfortable angle. Okay, link. All right, we're gonna check, and then this one is gonna be an X. Wait, okay. We'll have to come back to katakana story practice. All right, finally getting into some grammar, something substantial to sink your teeth in, or my teeth. So, wa versus ga. And I found a bunch of resources on this just because this is a pretty common topic, pretty basic topic. So I was like, hey, why not do something fun for the stream? Quote unquote fun, except there are no stakes. Okay, we're gonna let a wheel pick whether we use resource 1, resource 2, resource 3, or resource 4. One of these is like a chat thread, and I really don't want to use that one because what if it's wrong? But we'll figure it out. They're random too. You don't get to know which one is which until I open it. So I have set up a wheel here. We're going to spin the wheel for something with 0 stakes. Other than my sanity, because some of the websites are really pretty and some of them are not. Okay. Whee! Yes! Resource 1! Pretty sure that's my favorite one. My favorite. Ooh, the confetti is making it really laggy. Okay. Close. Stop. Get off my screen. Get off my screen. Get off my screen. Okay. Resource number 1! My favorite website. Tofugu. Pretty sure that's not how you say it. Tofugu. Tofugu. Anyways. For this, I'm gonna be going back and forth between my Japanese notebook right here and the actual stream. I mean, not the stream, the website. Yeah. Okay. Is my model in the way? Okay, whatever. It's fine. You can find this page on your own if you really care that much. So, wa and ga. What's the difference between these Japanese particles, really? And what's a particle? I couldn't tell you. Is it like dust? Yeah, anyways. Google is free. Or I could search it up. Yeah, let's search it up. Just for like anyone who's curious. Okay. Particle definition grammar. We gotta figure it out, guys. This is a study stream. We're study buddies. I have to clutch up for you. AI? You know what? I use AI to study sometimes. But we're not promoting AI on a stream. How about we promote the Cambridge Dictionary, because I'm sure they need my support. Alright, a particle is a word or a part of a word that has a grammatical purpose but often has little or no meaning. What? Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. In the sentence, I tidied up the room, the adverb up is a particle. Oh, so it's like, okay. Okay. How about we promote your channel and said, you know what? Do that, please. I would be very thankful. Okay. Ha. Oops. Wa. And ga. Let's get into it. Okay. The murkiness surrounding the Japanese particles ha, wa, and the ga is often picked out as the most confused. Oh, I didn't know it was the most confusing area of Japanese study. I thought it was. I thought it was a fundamental, and it continues to be confusing right the way through from beginner to advanced level. Ooh, guys, maybe I'm in the big leagues already. Fundamental ingredients. Ingredients completely new. Is it just stalling? Anyways, in the Japanese sentences, we learn them early in our studies, yet they are so difficult to pin down. They tend to come to haunt us over and over again. What? I don't want to be haunted. An indication of the complexity of wa and ga is the sheer volume of academic. Ugh, this is so much words. Blah, 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 blah. Let's skip to the good part. Native speaker intuition. Well, I don't have that. So, what now? Do we just quit? Do we give up? You're not a native. And like all good native speaker intuition, it's hard to put into words for native speakers that it is for the rest of us. Yeah. I agree. Underpinning that intuition, though, is a bunch of principles built up on every native speaker's subconscious throughout childhood and honed over the years of exposure. Okay, shut up. I'm done. So, to answer the question, what's the difference between wa and ga? It's a little problematic. Ooh, when's the apology? Implies that wa and ga are a part of a two-piece set, and that's not actually the case. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. They do, however, belong to a much larger set of particles known as post-propositions. Okay, that's something we can research. What is a post-proposition? Post-proposition, and we're gonna use the Cambridge Dictionary again because I love Cambridge. Cambridge Dictionary. In grammar, a word that is often used after a word or phrase that's related to or the fact of coming. That was word vomit. I don't understand what that says. A word that is often used after a word or phrase that it is related to. Okay, that part makes sense. Cause you would do like boku wa or watashi wa. Okay, I see. For beginners out there, particles are somewhat similar to prepositions like in, to, or for in English and play important roles in Japanese sentences. The main difference, buenas. Hello, Natalie Official. Welcome to the stream. We're learning Japanese today. The main difference between particles and prepositions is that particles go after the word they're giving clues about, hence their name, postpositions. Okay. What does this say? What is ___? Is that it? Is that right? Wait, Jet, do you speak Japanese? Are you able to verify? As you can see, he goes after Nihon, whereas to comes before Japan. So far, so good, right? Okay. There are a few particles in Japanese that don't have equivalent positions in English. Can you guess what two of those particles might be? That's right! Wa and ga! No way, I could never have guessed. It's not like that's the article title. It's not like that's what we're supposed to be learning right now. Okay, nevertheless, they both behave in the same way as all other particles. They go after a word to give you grammatical information about that word. Very handy. Very handy. Conflating the two can make. Hello, Miss Galaxy Queen. Welcome to the stream. Ubiquitous particles so that you can apply these concepts whenever wa and ga crop up and eventually get better. Okay. The pieces in the wa and ga puzzle. There are a few pieces to this puzzle, so let's start by looking at each puzzle piece one-on-one before moving on to see how the pieces fit together. Puzzle piece number 1. Ga points out the subject. We're gonna count magical mystery tour. Magic. Okay. Ga has a more clear-cut part to play in a Japanese sentence. From a grammatical point of view, ga goes after a word or phrase to pick it out as the subject of a sentence or part of its clause. Dude, I can't. My head is spinning. Like, I don't know all of these grammatical terms. That is, the person or thing before ga is doing or being something. Oh, it's the protagonist. I see. So, like me. Can you use, like, watashi with ga? If we turn this concept into an image, ga is the witness to an incident, picking out the perpetrator from a lineup. Ga is telling us they did it, or maybe they're going to do it in a sentence. So we're stretching out our lineup analogy a little bit here. Bear with us. Shut up. I don't want to bear with you. I'm here to learn. Get to the point. Anything at all. The crime can be a verb like murder, or can it be a noun like winner, or an adjective like the... Huh? What? Okay. This is kodomo ga asonde-iru. Ah, okay. I understand what that's saying. I understand what that says. A child is playing. I came to that conclusion on my own. You're our favorite protagonist. Thank you. I don't know what that says. I'm sorry, Natalie Official. Maybe I'll do a maybe I'll do a Spanish learning stream one day. That would be fun. But first, we gotta master Japanese. Child's playing. Child comes before ga here, showing us that kodomo, showing us that kodomo is the subject. In other words, kodomo is the person doing the action of playing. Kodomo is the perpetrator, and we know this because ga is helpfully making this clear by sitting politely right after it and pointing a finger in its direction. Okay. What does this say? Mondai ga aru. There's a problem. Okay. What is mondai? Is that there? Oh, no. Mondai is problem. Okay. Since when did Wiz get a VTuber model? I've had this since 2023, dude. I've just never used it because I was very demotivated. There's a thing called short-term Okay, we're not gonna get into that. Anyways, back to studying. In this case, it's mondai. So problem is the thing that aru. Oh, aru is exists. Okay. Oh, mondai ga aru. Problem exists. I see. I'm starting to see. Using our lineup analogy again, ga is the witness as always, pointing a finger at mondai. Mondai is the perpetrator, the protagonist who's doing the verb, in this case existing. Natalie asked, what's up? I use translate. Oh, I see. What's up? Nothing much. How do you say I'm good in Spanish? Hold on. Google Translate. Wait, Spanish. Estoy bien. No! What? I'm good in...
Soy bueno y caliente.
Soy bueno y caliente. Yep, soy bueno y caliente. Is that right? Okay. Bueno. Yeah, okay. Back to Japanese. Who says soy buena? I don't know. Google Translate apparently. Y caliente. That's saying I'm good and hot. Oh. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Ga is the witness as always. How long has the stream been? I'm curious. 30 minutes. Okay, we're making good time. Just say estoy bien. Bien. Okay, I will. Also, while we're on the topic of Spanish, I do know one other Spanish word because I was taught to respond to the what is it? I was taught to respond to the Spanish speakers who come to our hospital, and when they asked like so I should like know some things, and it's like baño, right? Like bathroom. So if I hear that, I am to point them in the direction of the bathroom. Just multilingual things, you know? Baño, yes. Okay. Dude, the Spanish is definitely next. After Japanese, after I learn Japanese, Spanish will be next. What, am I frozen? Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. Using our lineup analogy again. Got is the witness. Okay, we should write this down. We gotta write this down. Right. Got, copy and paste that. Because I don't have the Japanese keyboard on my computer yet. Right. How did I do this? Alright. Wait. Wa versus ga. And then bullet point. Ga is a witness to a noun or subject of a sentence. Fun fact, knowing Spanish makes learning Japanese so much easier. Really? That's crazy. I know Chinese, and it's made like learning the kanji easier because I know some Chinese characters, but in terms of like sentence structure, no. It doesn't help. Because I'm pretty sure Japanese is subject, object, verb, like an SOV language, and then Chinese is a subject, verb, object language. Yeah. Okay. The perpetrator is the protagonist who's doing the verb, in this case existing. What is this? Kore ga. Not even gonna try to read that. Okay, this is Nakamura Sensei's house. Okay. Oh wait, I know these words. Hold on. Kore ga Nakamura Sensei no ie da. Is that right? I know how to pronounce things in Japanese. I just don't know the words too well unless you translate them. Yeah, that's real. That's me as well. Well, actually, that's partially me. That's like 60% me. Good luck with Chinese. I know a good amount of Chinese, and I know that... Yeah, no, I already speak Chinese, dude. I just don't read it. So you can understand the characters, but the pronunciation are completely different. Yeah, it's true. It's like when one kanji shares like multiple different pronunciations based on the context, and I'm like, how am I supposed to know this? I'm not a native. But I guess like English does that too, with like never mind, I can't come up with an example. It'll come to me eventually, maybe like in 3 hours. Okay, as you can see, Ga is pointing its finger at Kore. So this is the perpetrator. In this case, the crime is being Nakamura Sensei's house. The crime is being yeah, don't you dare be Nakamura Sensei's house. That's a crime. That's a felony. You're going to jail. Kore is the grammatical subject, and the rest of the sentence is the information about that subject. Okay, I still don't understand what the difference between wa is. Okay. Sono ji. What is this? Ji. I don't know what that is. I don't know, guys. Oh, jio. Sono jo. Uo ga. Hitsuyo this. That information is necessary. My brain is melting, guys. This time, Ga is showing us that information is the perpetrator or subject. Okay. Okay, no, I understand how Ga and Wa work. What I'm curious is like what the difference is. Okay. Wa, on the other hand, isn't picking out a specific part of the sentence and telling us its exact grammatical role within that sentence. Rather than showing us our subject or object or whatever, Wa is doing something quite magical that most languages can't do explicitly in this way. It's telling us the topic of our sentence, or maybe a whole paragraph or more. What does that mean? If we imagine for a moment that our conversation or piece of writing is a play, then Wa is a spotlight shining on the thing that we want our audience to focus on at that moment. The focus might be the main character in that part of the story, it might be a stage prop, or it might be an important section of the background scenery. Okay, so it's shining a light as opposed to what? Showing us, wait, hold on. As opposed to witnessing something. Oh, I see. This is like a bystander, and then this is like an, okay, I still don't know. I still don't get it. Tokyo's a lively place. Tokyo, oh my gosh, my brain is starting to melt. Oh, okay, Tokyo's a lively place. But for starters, we're saying that Tokyo's lively, and that there's every chance that the discussion will continue with Tokyo as our theme. That's certainly the impression that 𝗏 gives. I drank water. Okay, hold on, water break. The focus of the sentence is water. By shining our spotlight on water, we're picking it out as our theme, our topic. In English, we'd consider water to be the object, but this Japanese sentence, it's the topic. So like topic versus object. I don't eat chocolate in March. What does this say? Sangatsu. Is that right? No idea. 𝗏𝗂𝗶𝗱𝗶𝗀𝗀. Okay, let's just get through this. I think, hold on. Right. We're gonna have to say that we're not gonna be able to get to these today. Yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint. The brain has gotten a little bit tired. Because 𝗏 has a spotlight effect, rather than excluding other potential elements in our play, it simply leaves them in the shadows. Rather than saying this person and only this person is the perpetrator, we're simply emphasizing our theme and leaving other possible themes in the dark. So, rather than this chocolate being our protagonist here, it's our topic. That means we're focusing on this chocolate. Oh, I get it now. It just clicked. Okay. And then what about for 𝗏? We have to go back. The chocolate is 𝗏? Yes. Okay. This chocolate is delicious. Okay. I get it. Okay. And sentence, general subject? And then 𝗏 is like specific. I'm gonna keep reading after this just to make sure I have the right idea, but I think that's what it means. I think that's how it is a spotlight that targets a specific subject. Please be right. Okay, rather than this chocolate being our protagonist here, it's our topic. That means we're focusing on, and the same time, so if you're saying you love this chocolate, and also probably implying that there are other types of chocolate that you don't like as much. Okay. Topic in context with the grand scheme of things. Maybe. Okay, disappearing acts. All languages leave out information that is felt to be obvious. Pronouns. I saw mommy the other day. She seems to be doing well. Yes, okay. So in Japanese, the sentence would look like... Not reading that. My brain is melted. We know she's still there because she's just... Zero pronouns. It's not really that different from English. Ah, my brain! Come on, we can do this. Come on, we're smart people. Okay, puzzle piece number 4. It's all about the emphasis. 𝗏 and 𝗏, they both show us where the emphasis lies. Into our consciousness information. How to let's start with 𝗏. You remember how 𝗏 identifies the perpetrator and rules out all other possible perpetrators. That's because it's introducing the perpetrator or protagonist. New information. Okay. used for new information / introducing something that can't be clearly identified. And then what I'm assuming is used for inferable information. Oops, wrong tab. I keep switching to the wrong tab, dude. Okay. Let's see. New information's always emphasized. Ga always adds emphasis to whatever comes before it. Ga points the finger. Okay, but what? Wait. Sentence. General subject. I'm confused. Hold on. Points a specific finger at something new. Spotlight that targets a specific subject in context with the grand scheme of things that is already established for inferable information. Okay. As for what? See what we did there? No, I don't. Kidding. The added effect of the spotlight is that it actually focuses on the action of whatever it's shining on. The topic's something we already know about or can guess. It's the old news. Okay. So why would you say like watashi wa when you're introducing yourself? Is it because like they can infer that you're talking about yourself, or they can infer that you're the subject because you're standing there and you're not invisible? We're saying you remember such and such. Speaking of, this distinction doesn't sound very concrete, does it? I'm glad. I was gonna say I'm glad you're self-aware. But they're not responsible for the language. They're just a website. They're explaining. Okay. Tsuki. Oh! Tsukiwaki. Tsukiwaki de. Is that right? We can assume that everyone knows what the moon is. It's therefore ripe to be a possible topic while leaving other topics in the dark. Oh, I see. I see. Once we've introduced the moon as a topic, we can assume that it's also our subject. So it's the moon that's beautiful. This would be a general statement about the moon. It's always beautiful, and everyone agrees. But what about if we left out the topic and instead included the moon as our subject? What? What does that mean? We might say this if we just notice the moon is... Oh! Wait, but that's not what they just said. They said that wa is a spotlight, and ga is like the witness to a protagonist. Wait. Oh. Okay, so it's like nuance. They're like similar, but... Okay, hold on. That's something new or extremely unique. And then wa is a spotlight that targets a specific subject in context with the grand scheme of things that's already established and can be generalized. Both are very similar, but would be used in different contexts. Okay, so like the moon is very beautiful, and everyone agrees that the moon is very beautiful in general, right? But then the moon is beautiful tonight. I see. I get it now, guys. I've got the mind. I'm not gonna quote that again, dude. I quoted that last stream. I've got the mind of a mastermind. Yes. Here we're picking out the moon as our protagonist and drawing attention to it. Okay. And this, tonight is the topic. Wait. Oh, tonight is the topic. Yes, I see. You're beautiful. Oh, if I was still Apollo Kanazawa, I would be like, yes, I know, I'm beautiful. But Apollo no longer exists. It's just me now. And what I would say is thank you. In reality, tsukigaki kireida is probably the more common of these two sentences, because you might be more likely to point out a particularly beautiful moon than wax lyrical about the beauty of the moon in general. I see. Obviously, though, this depends on the kind of person you are and the kinds of conversations you have. Okay, so it's like establishing a whole character for yourself. I feel like language in general is like that, right? But Maybe it's just extra evident when it comes to Japanese because there are so many different like pronouns and formalities. Not formalities, but ways to say things depending on the context. Yeah, we could probably go over like pronouns and stuff some other stream, but I went over it before and it was pretty interesting. Like the difference between watashi and like ore and that other kind of stuff. Okay. If we were to replace beautiful with round, on the other hand, which particle do you think would be more common choice? Okay, you would use wa, right? Okay. Okay, I think I get it. I get it. This study session is actually paying off. Who would have thought? Of course, how often these exact sentences come up depends on the kinds of situations you find yourself in. But hopefully they give you... Yes. Okay. Piecing the puzzle together. Finally, we're nearing the end. When... Oh. Is this not the end? Oh. Leaving them out. No, I don't want to leave them out. I don't even know how to put them in yet. Okay, we're gonna save like... We'll save this. We'll save this for next time. So we're gonna say we used resource 1, but then this is still work in progress. How do I want to signal that? How about monocle? Not Monaco. Monocle. How do you spell monocle? Monocle? Yes. Okay. Monocle. So we went with resource 1, and I'll just make a little comment right here. Learn how to leave these out next time. Okay. How long has the stream been? 1 hour? Not even 1 hour? Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? As I stream more, my stamina is definitely gonna get better. But for now, studying plus talking at the same time has left me pretty dang wiped. We're just gonna say that the stream is going to end here. Hold on. Okay. We're gonna say the stream's gonna end here, and we will be back next Tuesday or next week or next anytime. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Thank you to everyone who contributed in the chat and came. Yeah. Let's be study buddies, okay? Bye bye.